Hello YouTube, welcome to Glipper. Glipper is my random channel. I upload videos on all kinds of subjects, things that interest me, mostly. And today I would like to talk to you about a book that I've read, and it's this book. Hopefully you can read it. It's called Neuromancer. Neuromancer is a book by William Gibson. It's about 300 pages. It's not too big. It took me a week on holiday to get through it. And many consider this book to be a masterpiece in the sci-fi genre. Now, I'm not a sci-fi reader that much. I'm delving in there now. I'm dipping my toes into the genre, so to speak. And this one was recommended to me, so I picked it up. And I am not disappointed. And I can see why people consider this a masterpiece, because it introduces a lot of concepts and ideas that more or less came to be, things that we are now familiar with almost. For instance, there's the Matrix, a parallel universe, computerized, AI-driven, that you can plug into. Now you know where the movies were based on. They were based on Neuromancer. And in the book we're introduced to Case, who is the main protagonist, who's mainly a digital thief. He can hack into the Matrix, he can hack into security systems to get certain information for shady characters that want information. So think about the internet, right? The internet connects us all in a digital way. We also live separate lives. We live in the real world, but we also have a digital life on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. There is VR in this world. We can hack with the internet. And it's just mind-boggling that a book from 1983 has all these ideas already written in there. But there's more than that. There's also a way of buying goods with a sort of a wallet, a digital wallet, much like bitcoins, I think. There are security drones mentioned in the book. It's really cyberpunk. If you like cyberpunk, this is pretty much the daddy of cyberpunk in terms of books. Story-wise, I have to say it can be a confusing read, because again, most of these ideas and concepts are introduced, but they're not very well explained. For instance, the machines that are used, or the gadgets, it's not really explained what they look like, how they're used. Weapons also, how weapons are used, what they are. And that's, again, on purpose, so that this in itself, this book, is a parallel universe where you, as the reader, sort of tap into to live a different life, basically. Much like playing a game or reading any other book or watching a movie, it's like to escape from real life for a short time and be someone else, or play somebody else, or be sucked into a different universe, the universe of Neuromancer. So as things are not very much explained, you just have to roll with it. You shouldn't ask yourself, what is this or what is that, because that sort of hinders the flow of the reading. So you got to roll with it, and I did, and then it works in that way. But because things are not very much explained, you also feel that the story is kind of shallow. Main characters are not very much fleshed out. They sort of go through the motions in this book. They visit various places and then they move on. It's not a very engaging story so much. I don't want to spoil it, but it's not something epic like up to par with Dune by Frank Herbert. It's like Dune is really on the top of the ladder. This is, story-wise, this is not. But this is a very interesting book just to wrap your head around the fact that, again, this was made in 1983, and there's so many things in there that we now have. It's just crazy. So if you're into cyberpunk, futuristic worlds, grim, neon-soaked landscapes, this definitely up your alley, I think. Again, if you're looking for something sweeping, emotional, great storytelling, great characters, not really here. So thanks, guys, for watching. This is my first book review, so bear with me, and see you in the next video.